My father's father, my grandfather, started an advertising agency in Illinois. So my father became passionate about the business through his father. And that's how I became passionate about the business. When I finished working in London and finished my degree, I got back to the US and my father said, so what do you want to do now? And I said to him, you know, I don't have a clue what I want to do now. And he said, you've got to go into advertising. And he said, you've got the skills from school and from college and everything, sociology, psychology, all those things that interested you. So that was, I guess, a turning point in how and why. And then I used to sit on the porch with my father many, many times when I was in high school, when I was in college, when I was looking for my first job in New York City, and we'd talk about the business, but you know, there were certain things he could not talk about, but there were a lot of things he did talk about that got me, you know, in the back of my mind, got me very curious about the business, and he adored it. What Houston means to me, and I even recommend people from Houston when I'm asked to recommend, do you know a really fabulous writer? I recommend people from Houston. And there are some brilliant creative people in Houston, not just writers and art directors, but just amazing talent there. It's a community that's very close in Houston, and having moved away from Houston and chairing the Barton A. Cummings Gold, I see a lot from a distance, and I think that the AAF Houston, I know I'm getting off the subject a little bit, but AAF Houston is going gangbusters and doing beautifully, highly recognized nationally. And Ray, you are one of those people that plays a part in that, I know. But I'm really pleased and impressed with what AAF Houston is doing, and I am proud to be on the list with those gentlemen. It means a lot to me because I'm not like all those gentlemen. My entire career has not been in Houston. It's been in New York, and it has been in London twice. And to be recognized and not having been in Houston all the years that they've been there, for me, is very, very rewarding and humbling. It's all about doing your homework, really, really doing your homework, because that's how you succeed. And doing your homework means understanding your company, where you're working, understanding the clients, understanding everything about the client, everything about the competition, everything about the consumer or the CEO, so that you can create, as I said earlier, big ideas that break through and resonate with customers. I think our industry has done a fabulous job. More recently, maybe over the last 10, 15 years. I was the first woman account executive at Ogilvy. And that, I think maybe even I was told even in New York City in a large agency. But I think, and that was, it was unfortunate that more women weren't in the management side of the business way back then in the 70s. But I think we've done a fabulous job as an industry in terms of women and ethnicity and all of that. Well, I'm Ann Iverson, and I am truly grateful to AAF Houston for honoring me as a living legend, and the fact that I'm joining so many other women and men that have been awarded the Living Legend Award.